This your boy AYEE, and I'm finna tell y'all how I came up with my characters and how y'all can create and make y'all some nice characters.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
Woo! This is AYEE, y'all pulled up to the right place. Woo! This is AYEE, I made this content in your face. Woo! This is AYEE, y'all need to subscribe to this place. Woo! This is AYEE, y'all pulled up to the right place. Woo! This is AYEE, I made this content in your face. Woo! This is AYEE, y'all need to subscribe to this place. Woo! What's up? AYEE here. Welcome back to Wwe 2K22. If y'all new to my goddamn channel, sub to my goddamn channel. But other than that, in my universe mode video I made, how to get like the characters finishers and all that, somebody comment down there, how do I create my characters? And I don't mind making a video and telling you guys how I do it. And the tips might help y'all. So yeah. Alright. Number one, the first tip. How I create my characters. Basically, I create them how I would dress in real life. That's number one. Basically, dress your characters up the way you dress in real life. Number two, also dress them up a way you would like to be looking. Like I would be like, I would like to look like this. I would like to look just like this. Yeah. This is Anthony. I basically made him look like he a gangster. That's mostly almost all my characters. Almost all my characters look like they're just gangsters right off the streets. Like thugs right off the streets. Andrew Black. Andrew. Yeah, I make my females too. She's like a little creepy character. Alexia Snow. Mostly making. Here go my character. Me. AYEE. How I got to making all my characters look like they gangsters right off the street. It was basically because of this character right here. BJ. It was on, I think it was Wwe 2K 18 or 17. It was one of those two. WWE 18 or 17. I created him. And I was like, oh my God, I like the way this dude look and how it is. And every time I go online and verse somebody with him, one, right when the match start, they will quit out. Two, like I'll be beating them up with that character and then they'll just quit. And then I like the way I made him and gave the moveset. No, I'm finna start making my characters look like they do straight off the street. So I did it. So now look, mostly all my characters look like they dudes right off the street. Baker. That's my character too, the Brawler. He's just a little scary character because I wanted my old character, what's her name, Storm, to have a tag team partner. So I made Brawler up in this game. I think it was this game or the last year game. But yeah, I wanted him to have a tag team partner. And just letting y'all know, I'm the ones who always make Caillou and Little Bill every year on a new WWE game. I'm the one who always make the Caillou and a Little Bill. I'm the one who does it. Yup. Same thing with my females. I make them look like they straight, like they go thugs right off the street also sometimes. Her, Cameron, Chris Ball, Cindy, Corey King, Dallas. Now this right here, I made this character Dallas because I remember over where my cousin used to stay, there was a little kid over there and his name was Dallas. And I was like, that's a nice name. Let me make a character and name him Dallas. And then boom. That's another way I come up with my characters. Based off a name. I'll just make them off their name, off somebody else's name. I also make my characters how like other people be dressing out in public. Like just look around in public, see how somebody dress. Like, yeah, that's a nice outfit. Make a character with that outfit. Look at the rappers y'all listen to. Look at their outfits and all that. Make a character the way they dress. And come up with a name with it. That's what I do. Like this one right here. Darian, Derek Will, Diamond, Double A, Dyer. Just like I just told y'all, I come up with my characters based off of names. Now, I wanted to make me a character named Suicide because I made a song called Suicide. It's on my channel right now. Y'all can go listen to it. It's literally Suicide. The song is about a playing card, the King of Hearts, because I am a magician and I do magic, and my favorite playing card is the King of Hearts. So I wanted to make a song off of that card. So I did, and it's called Suicide. And I said, let me make a character named Suicide. But they didn't have the Suicide name in the game. So I went down that whole name list to see if there's a closer name to it. And the closest name to Suicide in that list was Dyer. And that name is nice to me. So I found out a name, made a character to fit it. Bow, there he is, Dyer. That's another way. Make a character based off a name you make up. Or names you hear. See, Eric. That's not my character. Yup. Here go another character named Freight Train. I came up with this based off of a song. My mom had like a, I forgot what them things were called. Back in the day. Oh, I forgot what them things were. MP3 player. I think that's what those things were called. Like an MP3 player. And it was an old song on there called Freight Train. And like the song was called Freight Train Coming. Freight Train coming. It was something like that. And I remember that name. Let me make a character named Freight Train. And boom. That's another way I make my characters. Based off of names like I hear. Yup. And I'll make characters based off of like how people dress in real life, and I'll come up with a name to fit it. Yup. Like these are all my characters. JoJo, Jordan. I came up with this character because there was a girl I used to like. Her name was Jordan. Boom. Made a character named Jordan. Jose Williams. Came up with him because there's a rapper I listen to. His name is Jose Guapo. Just made me a character named Jose Williams. Basically, that's how I make my characters, man. Exactly how I make my character. Yep. Now, I wanted me to like have a dark metal character. I guess you could say that's how it is. Judith. Right here, I wanted to have like a dark, like, I wanted him to look like he was like a rock band. Like them little rock songs. Basically, I wanted him to look like one of them type of people. Foul, made him. Same thing with his own partner, Kyle Young. He was the first one I made. And I was like, hey, I like how I made this black metal character. So I made him a tag team partner, Judith, right off the bat. Yup. LJ, Larry T. Some of these names I just came up with and just made characters off them. Basically how they will look with the name. Like come up with a name and then try to make the character fit that name. Little homeboy. Hey. Yep. Marcus Troy. Mark Hall, Mike Douglas, Money Parker. He straight do punches. Don't mess with him. Montana. Basically just made him because there's a rapper named Montana of 300. I just named him Montana. Myers, Nicole, Noah Baker, Olivia, Patricia, Percy, Pierce. I named him Pierce because of Saints Row. You know Pierce off of Saints Row. I just made me a character. I said, let me name me a character named Pierce. Bow. Prince. Yeah. I named him Prince because I wanted to make a character and I wanted to be named Prince. Like a nickname. His name Prince. Rage. Made him because I wanted a little scary, creepy character. Made him. Ramirez. I don't know how I made him. I just made him just to make him, and he just turned out nice. But I've been struggling with his attire, and I think this attire right here I'm gonna keep for him. Ray, that's Cindy's partner. Real deal, just made him. I just made him, and I like the way I like the way I made him. I like the way I made him. Refuse. Richie. How did I come up with this character? I think it was just the name. I was going down the name list up in the character naming, and I just saw Rich and then Richie, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna name this dude Richie. The Rocker. Now this character right here, how I came up with this character. Basically, I came up with this character based off the name, The Rocker, because back then when I first started YouTube when I was little, my YouTube name was TR, and that standed for The Rocker. And then all of that, and every time I made a character or something, I named it The Rocker. Same thing with the wrestling games. I made a character named The Rocker, but I can never keep the character The Rocker a certain way because I just couldn't. Like, I didn't know how the way I want him to look. Created The Rocker in WWE 20. Boom, he looked like this. WWE 22 came out. Boom, he's still like this. I don't know if he's still going to be like this or not because you know WWE games. Some clothes, they be taken out. If they don't got these clothes still in this game, The Rocker going to have to get changed up again. I just cannot find an attire for him. At all. But until these clothes right here go bye-bye, he gonna stay just like this because this actually fits him. Romy. Yeah. Sarah. I told you, this is my friend character. Selena. Yup, I just make my characters look like they straight people right off the street. Gangsters. Sean Griffin. Smokey. Woo! Now that's my dude right here. It's my dude right here. And they got Storm. Yup. I wanted my dude like a little ninja. I wanted like a ninja character. So I kind of made him and I named him Storm. Just like I said, I make my character look like they straight gangsters. So let me make a dude named the Thug. Foul. Tiny. Flashback. Tiny. Back then when I got into wrestling, and my first wrestling game I was playing was WWE 13. I was playing that on the Wii. And I made a character named Tiny. I literally had him a midget, but he was not looking like this. I made him a midget, and he had cornrows, and he'll be wearing some pants that'll have like some a tiger. Like wearing some pants that got some tiger design on it. He'll be wearing a shirt with a tiger design on it too. And that's all the way he looked back then when I was playing on the Wii. And I just named him Tiny. I said, let me make a dude. Let me make a gangster. Name him Tiny, but make him look gangster. And that bow got my dude Tiny back. He changed up. Yup. Tito. Yeah, I just came up with Tito. To be honest, I was just in a creation with this dude and I just created it. Then I went to the name list and just went down the name list and see the name that fit the fucking character. Tito fit it. So I went back into the character, put the name on the attire, Tito. I made him come out with Montez Ford entrance and theme song and it fits him. That's a pimp. TNT. I just named him TNT just for his tag team he in. It fits him. TNT. Him and his tag team partner, the Thug and Jay Jones. TNT. Got dude right here, Tony. Yup. TP the player. Yup. Wade. I made Wade basically off of my favorite NBA player, Dwayne Wade. So I just named the dude Wade. Got the 3 on him because that's Dwayne Wade's number in the NBA, 3. Just gave him the 3. Named him Wade. My favorite NBA player. Not saying that's Dwayne Wade right there. That ain't Dwayne Wade. That's not how he look. I created that character right there. Williams. Just named him Williams. You know what I'm saying? Young Blood. Came up with this character right here because I'm always, because in like video games, fighting or killing or shooting, I always say he dead. He ain't getting up. So I said, let's make a character that will fit this catchphrase. You dead. You ain't getting up. Young Blood. And I just put blood on this attire. Bow. That's mostly how I made my characters, man. Yeah, exactly how I made my characters. Andrew Smith. So, yeah. Some of these characters in here are not mine. These are my cousins. And all that, but, yeah. Mostly the ones that look like they a goddamn thug or a gangster off the street, yeah, they mine. I created them. I ain't copy nobody characters. I don't download nobody characters. I create my own. Only thing I download is the tattoos. That's it. Alright, y'all. Hope this video helped y'all on how to create good characters and all that. And how I came up with my characters and all that. So use them. Use those tips. Number 1, dress your characters up the way you dress. Number 2, look at people in the public. See what they wearing. Make a character what they got on. Try to. Number 3, come up with names. Dress up the character based off the name you came up with. Another way. And then not only that, TV shows. Like watch TV shows and movies and all that. Just watch like random movies and TV shows and all that. People in the movies and characters, they will have outfits and character like basically. That's how I make my characters, bro. I just see what people wear in public, TV shows, movies. Sometimes even if you play other games like screenshot one of the like CPUs or characters in another game, what they have on. Try to make it over here in a wrestling game. Boom, you got you a character. Name it. That's how I make my characters, man. So go ahead and do all that. AYEE is out. This is AYEE channel. This is AYEE channel. This is AYEE channel. Subscribe to my goddamn channel. This is AYEE channel. This is AYEE channel. This is AYEE channel. Subscribe to my goddamn channel.